1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh,
who love managing footballers because perhaps they were a footballer themselves, which they usually were. But yeah, as I say, I think, as I said just now, I think Redknapp will come back. But others, they're probably not interested. But Klopp, definitely, you'll find he's got this job as a television. I don't think it was just a pundit. I think he was kind of the central figure, a bit like, say, Gary Lineker was on Match of the Day. It was something akin to that anyway. But I think he'll do a great job at it. He's an articulate man, and he's eloquent. You know, he knows what he's talking about. He's very intelligent. So I think he'll do a great job, and he may end up loving a job in TV. Who knows?
Yeah, but he's a lot of teams are missing out on his experience, aren't they? Yeah,
absolutely.
Anyway, yeah. So Alejandro Garnacho's now is expected to miss the World Cup for, I think it's Argentina, isn't it? Is it from Argentina?
He's going to miss it. Is he what? He's injured, is he? I didn't know that.
It's not actually. They've just not considered him. They've just not considered. Yeah, and I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's not a bad player. I mean, like what's his name? Our friend Sancho of Aston Villa. You know. But Alejandro Garnacho is just been unfortunate in goal. Let's put it that way. He's been unfortunate in goal, in that he's a striker that doesn't score very much goals for whatever team he's played for. I mean, he was Manchester United, wasn't he? Before he then moved to Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah. Are we close to having another Jadon Sancho in our hand? Is that what it is?
I don't think so. I mean, I think Garnacho is good. I think he was quite good at Manchester United. I mean, in a way, everything wasn't right there when he was there, and perhaps some were made a scapegoat. He didn't shine necessarily. I think he did have some good games, but he didn't shine because the team wasn't, as we say, firing on all the cylinders. He looks all right for Chelsea. He's very speedy down the wing there. Yeah, he's not scoring many goals, but I'm actually surprised if he's not considered for international duty. I'm sure he has been before, but yeah, that's what it is. As you read that, have you, that he's not going to be picked?
Yeah, he's not going to. He's not. It says he's not even close to being considered. Not even close to being considered. Eh? And I do not like the guy. I mean, he's not outstanding. He's not what we call outstanding, is it?
No,
but he is generally not a bad player. He's not a bad footballer. I mean, when he left Manchester United, I had great respect for the way that he did his farewell. He didn't, like the other players, like obviously, what's his name, Rashford and Sanchez. When they left, they weren't quite happy, and they were quite expressive about, their experience at Manchester United. When he left, he was quite all right. He didn't, like the other one that left to, what's his name? The one with the one name guy. And he now plays. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Anthony,
he was quite like Anthony. He was just, he just left quietly and it's just been unfortunate. Do we think he'll be better off in Europe? Because some players, like Scott
say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
McTominay, can't pronounce his name. You know who we're talking about?
McTominay, yeah.
Yeah,
McTominay,
I think it's in Napoli, isn't it? McTominay.
Yeah, he's certainly abroad. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's excelled when he left Manchester United. Anthony has done well when he's left Manchester United. Even Rashford's done well in Europe when he's. Do we think he's just not in the best? He's in the wrong compartment.
Yeah, it's a strange phenomenon, if that's the word, when sometimes a player who's been pretty average at a club moves, and then they score goals and all sorts of things. You think, well, why didn't they do that for us? And one such player for Palace was a guy called Sorloth, Sorloth, Sorloth. Now, he plays for the team we've just beaten. Can't think what it is now.
In Europe?
No, he tell you what. No, I'm wrong on that. He plays for Atletico Madrid,
Right.
and I think this season he scored 16 goals. Now for Palace, he was with Palace for about 6 months. He didn't start every game, but he often came on. But he scored, I think, 2 goals in that time. And certainly at Palace, we the fans didn't really rate him too much. But since he's been with Atletico, he clearly is a much better footballer than we gave him credit for. So that is a strange thing that does happen. Yeah, Garnacho, I suppose we can't say that he's hugely better at Chelsea than he was at Manchester United, but I don't start from the premise that he did badly there anyway. I think he was quite exciting. He had speed, he could beat people, but he was trying to function in, frankly, what was often a dysfunctional team. Now, Chelsea, ironically, are going through not the same kind of thing, really, but they're definitely not firing on all cylinders. We know that there may be issues with changing their manager as well. So, again, we don't see the best of a player if they're part of a setup that's not really working, whether there's a loss of morale and spirit amongst the players. They all know what's going on and they feel, well, is the manager going to go? Because they always want to know who they might have to impress next. It's their living, the footballers and so on. Yeah, I think Garnacho, if he goes abroad or even if he stays in this country, I think he can do well somewhere. And yeah, I think he's good. And I also notice he's quite good at completely changing the colour of his hair. He'll go blonde one week and then he'll go grey and then back to his native whatever it is.
Yeah.
As some of them do now. But yeah, I quite like him, and I'm a little bit surprised if he's not going to feature.
Three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows.